Hi guys, it's Nayalicious here again. Thank you so much for stopping by on my channel. If this is your first time seeing this beautiful soul, click on that red button and subscribe. Thank you to all my amazing, wonderful subscribers. Guys, it has not been easy for me and my family. Like, we've been struggling. Yes, I've tried to film this video yesterday, but I could not. I was extremely emotional. My emotions was all over me. I was just tearing up like a baby, and it's a difficult time for us. It's so sad, or it's so hard when you lose your loved ones. Like, there is never a better time for you to lose someone that you love or cherish so much, whether it's a baby or a grandma or an old woman or someone in the middle age. There is never a better time to lose someone that you already have connections and emotions to. I got this sad news that my prayer warrior, the woman I love so much, the woman that I cherish so much, the woman that taught me most of the things I learned today, my grandma, she just passed away. Like, I could not hold my emotions. Just forget about this, my face that you're seeing. Deep down inside my heart, I am heartbroken. I've been tearing up, crying, and I try not to ask God why now, because He said in every situation, give thanks to God. But my happiness was that before my grandma passed away, she was a believer. She's that kind of woman that will wake up 4:30 to 5 going to morning mass, and every blessed week she goes to adoration ministry. I understand that that is not what makes people a believer, but I strongly believe that before my grandma passed away, she had a good relationship with God. Even in her late 90s, she was still as strong as ever. Even when she was 99 years old, she was still as strong as ever. She does not joke with the things of the Lord. Like, sometimes I wonder, Mama, stop going to adoration ministry. Like, the crowd there is too much. You're stressing too much. You will say, my daughter, you will not understand. It has not been easy for me, my step grandma, and my entire family, because my grandfather had more than one wives, and my grandma was the first wife. Even though they were all living together in peace, you guys know how olden days families used to live together. They can have more than one wives. It's not like it's something to be proud of, but at least they were living together in peace. And if you have a grandparent, if you have a parent, please make out time for them. Share the little you have with them. I'm not trying to sound like a motivational speaker, but sometimes you don't know what you have until you lose it. Sometimes you don't know what you have until you look for it and they are no longer there. Some people take some things for granted. Even the Bible said it, that there are some blessings that will come to you when you take care of your aged parents, when you take care of your parents, when you take care of your family entirely. There are some open doors that you will receive. There are some blessings that you will receive. I remember when my grandma was still alive, even when I was not working, I tried to share as little as I had then with her. When I started working, every month, every blessed month, every first week of the month, I do send her the little I can afford then. And she knows that me, her granddaughter, I never joked with her for one day. I will go to the extent of, if I can't get her on the phone, I will send somebody and say, please help me to go and check how is my grandma doing. Help me to check if she needs to go to hospital for checkup. Help me to check how is her health. These are small things that means a lot. If you can't afford big ones, just go for the little things that you can afford. It means a lot. Spend time with your aged parents, because you may never see them anymore. That is something that you can never predict when it's going to happen. When they told me that my grandma was sick, I thought like it's gonna be something like she will be admitted for like 2-3 days and she will go home. Not up to a week. The next thing they told me is that she could not make it. Like, my heart just broke into two. I felt like, God, what is happening to me at this time? This is the time I needed this woman most, at least let her give me one more chance to come back to see her again. But I can't question God, because He said in every situation, give thanks to God. Sometimes it's so hard to give thanks when your heart is broken. I've been drinking, trying not to drink too much, but I can't help it. Drink, sleep, cry. That has been my routine since I had the sad news. I had a very strong relationship with my grandmother, even though sometimes we'll still argue because she has her own way of doing things in a traditional way. As a grandmother, she tried all her possible best to make sure that I become somebody in life. Her advice, her prayer, like, oh my God, I don't even know how to describe that woman, but all I can say is may her soul rest in peace. I'm a kind of person that believe in taking care of my family or my friends when they are still healthy and strong, when they can still appreciate what you're doing for them, to pray for you and to say thank you and to wish you well. Doing big burial, calling these music people, that music people, those instrumental people, none of those things. I know they are good, don't get me wrong, but take care of your loved ones when they can still understand what you are doing for them. No amount of musicians or expensive casket that my family will buy now that will bring my grandma back. No. As a great grandma that she was before she passed away, there are some customs and traditions that needs to be observed before her burial and after her burial. Even though it will not be easy, but we'll just have to try our best to observe those traditions and customs before her burial and after her burial. My grandma was a very popular woman in my community. She was a strong woman. When I say strong woman, let me just use the word stubborn and strong woman. Like, you dare not try her in my community. Who does not know when I say in my community? That means you came new. Like, almost everybody knows her in my community. So it's going to be like a celebration of life, but it still breaks our hearts because I can't go home now and see Mama again, which is so sad. I miss those moments whereby she used to chase us around. I miss those moments that she wake you up. Oya kunite kaiga morning mass. I miss those moments that she used to like advise me. I miss everything about her. I'm gonna miss everything about her. Like, by the time next upper month come, I will look forward to send her money and she's no more. The Bible said in Ecclesiastes chapter 3, there is time for everything and He knows the best for us. I'm among those people that grew up with their grandma. I did not spend much time with my mom because of some circumstances, and living with my grandma was not really an easy thing, but I later realized that it did me more good than harm because she taught me a lot of things. I learned a lot of skills from her, and which I'm not regretting today, but I can't question God, even though sometimes we don't really agree together because she has her own way of doing things. Thank you so much to each and every one of you guys that has been checking up on us. It's a hard time for me and my family, but they said sorrow might endure at night, but joy will come in the morning. So I know that very soon we are going to smile again, even though it's not easy. It's so hard to lose your loved ones, but we can't question God.